Welcome everybody. This is a little bit different today. This is a pre-recorded music mindfulness session. Welcome. So glad you're here. I am not here. Well, I'm here now. I am in the now, but not right now with you. I hope that's okay. I have an exciting theme today and a new reading, not from the Radiant Sutras, but from this book called Stillness Speaks by our friend Eckhart Tolle. It's a very short reading. We're going to go to the graphic just so there's no distractions. All right. I'll tell you how the reading relates to what I'm doing musically today, because this is music mindfulness. Here's the reading. We're going to go to the graphic. Be right back. When you receive whoever comes into the space of now as a noble guest, when you allow each person to be as they are, they begin to change. Pretty simple. So to me, this relates to what I've talked about before, and that is the idea of seeing as new. And this is so powerful. It happens in music. It can happen in your life. And what it does is it balances out the preconceptions that we have. It clears the preconceptions away. And the idea of knowing, because I've talked about this before too, I assert that when you think you know something, all you've done is really stop paying attention to it in the present. You no longer regard that thing. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be anything. You don't regard it as a noble guest. You regard it as, yeah, I know them. They're not important. They're not noble. Whatever it is, not important to you. You don't have a high regard for it because you're no longer paying attention to it because you think you know what it is. That's a trick you don't want to play on yourself. Because why? You rob yourself of the opportunity to know to have that experience. I'm not going to even use the word know. To have an authentic experience in the moment with that. Whatever it is. It can be an instrument. It could be a person, a place, whatever, an idea. So this idea is revisiting from today's reading. When you welcome, he says whoever, I would say whatever experience into the present as a noble guest, you start to, he says they change. But what's actually changing? What's actually changing is you. Because you're no longer assuming and you no longer use your old idea of whatever that thing is to replace the present experience. That is not mindfulness. So mindfulness is paying attention to what something is in the present. You know, you guys, this idea is so simple and it's so profound. It's something that if you really think about and pay attention to other people's behavior and your own behavior, how much authenticity could you be wasting or bypassing by not treating every occurrence, whether it's a person or a thing or an event situation, by not treating those things as noble guests in the present moment and allowing them to be whatever they are in the moment. What I did today is I chose some familiar instruments You know these, right? We all know these. Very common. And I'm just going to play them. I thought I'll just play them. But I want to explore them right in this moment as if they are a noble guest. And I have no preconceptions. I'm going to explore them. I'm not going to try to play a cowbell thing on the cowbell. Just going to, wow, what is that? I'm clear away, right? I don't know what that thing is, but I'm going to find out. And that's kind of where I was coming from today, musically speaking. I don't know. Thinking that you know something is just using an old idea to replace the present. That's all it is. You can certainly learn things. I'm not saying we shouldn't ever think that we have gained knowledge or data or even wisdom. Absolutely. But in the moment, in a new situation, in the present, if something presents itself, even if you've had prior experience with that thing, it's not the same. And therefore, for it to change, you have to change. For you to have a new experience, you have to stop having the old experience that you're grasping. You're hanging on to it. Why? Oh, that's security, right? Oh, I know this and I know that. And let me tell you. You ever hang out with somebody who likes to tell you a lot of stuff? Likes to tell you all the stuff they know? So don't do that to yourself either, right? We don't know. We're just having an experience with stuff in the moment. Open possibilities. Don't limit yourself with your thinking and your knowing. Take your knowing somewhere else. And I like that he used the word noble guest. That makes sense to me. It's a matter of reverence and respect for, it's kind of like just get off your high horse for a second and put your feet on the ground and look around and be here now, be in the now. All right, that's the message. Does that make sense? If it does, and you want to contribute something related and kind and helpful, put it in the comments. I'm going to play a little bit more. If you have any questions about the music stuff, like what am I using, what's the equipment, what is that, see me at patreon.com/Kalani. That's where I answer all those questions. Right now we're talking about mindfulness. Thanks for dropping in and being here. I did pre-record this one because I have somewhere else to be right now. And I will treat it as a noble guest, whatever happens. So let's take this idea out into our day, and if we can make a day of it, like have some experience, play with that idea. And whether it's in music or people or places, forget that you just drop your past experiences with something and, experience it now. What is it? We don't know. It's totally new. It's going to be new. You cannot look at the same river twice. You can't step in the same river. You can drive across it. No. You're not going to see the same tree ever twice. It's always different. Everything is always different. It's always changing, including people, including you. And with that in mind, I'm going to wipe the looper clean. And we're going to play something else. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is Music Mindfulness, a community service of Kalani Music, and supported by folks that are patrons of World Drum Club and my work, patreon.com/Kalani. Maybe I'll see you over there. Thanks for being here.